What's up, family? How are ya? Having some technical difficulties today. It's okay. We'll get through it. What's up, Mark? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Dion? How you doing, man? We're gonna check out the market. The market's kind of looks decent, but we gotta see what's going on today. It's very bearish at this moment, but it looks like it might be rejecting somewhere. Let's just look in here real quick. We'll see if we're gonna do members only today. It just depends on the vibe. I know we're super close to Christmas. Let me look at the schedule for next week. Might just take the next couple of weeks off, as weird as that is. That'd be really weird, right? Maybe I'll do some specials. I don't know. What are you guys doing for Christmas? Good afternoon, Smoke Eater. What's up, Jim? How you doing, Charlie? What's going on? All right, so today's the 17th. I'll probably finish out this week. Next week is just like, what do I be doing trading on 22nd or 23rd? 24th, 25th 's gone. Day after Christmas is kind of shot. I might just call off all next week. We'll see. Maybe I'll show up. Just depends on how I'm feeling. We're looking at this vibe right now. We got this coming out of a 1 hour block at this current moment. What's up, Ty? How you doing, buddy? Looking for potential buys here coming up here. We have basically this right here was a pretty good maybe entry. We had this little pullback right here, closed above. If we can get it to pull back right above here, maybe I'll give it a shot. Start attacking these right here. What's this, by the way? So that's the 1 hour over there. Then we have the 1 hour over here. When it's this small, I'll just grab this whole little range. Very subjective, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get a close here. We did have a little fair value gap invert as well. A nice little move. Depending on how the market is today, maybe I'll just like wick back and forth again. Good. My lighting's off today. One of my lights are out, and then my camera had to I got a new instead of a tripod, the dogs and stuff kept hitting the tripod, so I'd have to like reset up the camera every day. So I got this like arm, but I have to like adjust that properly. And it's also like blinking. I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever. No. I did have an issue where I freaking got AT&T for a few days. Horrible idea. At least in this area. Oh my gosh. It was the worst freaking service I ever had in my life. So I switched back to T-Mobile and everything's fantastic again. So let me see if I can find you. That was a 15-hour adventure over the weekend. Yeah. I just messaged you, see if you get it. No, bro. That was a nightmare. Pretty much dog ate my homework. Yes, that's very correct. Yes, the dog ate my homework. Now the dog keeps knocking over my gosh dang tripod with my freaking $1,500 DSL camera, and then I have to like reset everything up. So I bought an arm on my desk, which has been working pretty good, but I have to adjust it properly. And the lighting just sucks right now. It's kind of really irritating me, but it's okay. All right, we got going here. All right, if this inverts back up, maybe I'll take a shot at it. You know, we have this right here. Maybe I'll just take a little quick shot. Who wants to take a quick shot at this, huh? Take little. Let's kind of vibe them in right now. Just kind of want to go for it. Feeling it. I saw My Fun of Futures had some kind of new program. I wanted to check it out really fast. Let's get some more payouts, fam. We got like 3 more people today messaged me saying they got a nice big fat payout right for Christmas, which is really cool to see. What was those other accounts I had? Let's see. I'm going to switch them up. I don't think it was that one. That one? That one? Where was that? I gotta remember the passwords. Yeah, I'll have to go figure out the passwords real quick. Anybody get that email about their new... Let me see, start challenge. I want to check out what they got going on over here. All right, didn't pop up yet. I need to change up this music. It's kind of driving me crazy today. Let's just go to classical. How about that? Okay, didn't happen. See if we get another inverted or another fair value gap to maybe take. Yeah, they've been having issues, right? I did send you a hi. I said, yo. I said hi just now. Let's see. Maybe it's your number. Yeah, T-Mobile is what I've had for years, and it's perfect. But somehow this AT&T guy convinced me to switch. I don't know how. It felt really stupid, but it was just a 15-hour event over the weekend trying to fix it all. It's okay. We're back. T-Mobile here is amazing. So rapid plan, 20% off, just 127. Traders who don't want artificial restrictions slowing them down don't want to wait weeks to access profits. Let me show you. Well, it says daily payouts within 24 hours of your first trade. Once you place your first trade in the sim funded stage, you're eligible for daily payouts in a long waiting period. No consistency rule. Trade your strategy the way it actually works. One strong day doesn't hold you back. Beautiful. Intraday drawdown. Your risk resets each day. Beautiful. $500 minimum payout with $2,100 payout buffer. A realistic path to withdrawals without excessive. Man, that's pretty awesome. You check that out. Rapid plan, new daily payouts. What's the catch? I feel like there's a catch. Trade up to 5 contracts and eval. 10-to-1 micro scaling. I feel like there's a catch. Let's try that. Oh, was it going in your spam or something? You don't think I know what a message failed looks like, bruh? Today is my son's 18th birthday. I have 2 adult kids. Well, they're not kids. I have 2 adult children. I guess they're my kids. They'll always be my kids, I guess. I bought him a, well, I don't want to say, he might be on here. Can't say it, yeah. You on here, Aiden? There's always a catch, right? There's always a catch. What's the catch? I feel like there's a catch. Let's log into it because I'm about to take a trade right now on it. I think it was 50. No, it was my. Perfect. All right, so 50,000 account. I got to really look at this now. All right. That's my fun of futures, whoever asked that. All right, if it inverts this, I'm going to go for it right here. Do a little bit bigger stop right there, 40 points. No, I'm not. My son is. Happy birthday, children. What's up, Tommy Lewis? So I think it's just like a regular account, only you get the option of getting payouts faster. I think that's it. 3,000 take target profit. 2,000 minimum. Yeah, I think that's it. I thought they said I could pass it in one day or something. Oh well. Let me get this ready. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with this one since it was more money. Let's see. I think I could only have 1,500. Let me ask them. For beginners, that's a good question. Most people, well, here's a good answer. Most people aren't going to pass. If they're a beginner, most people aren't going to pass. Like if you told me you had $5,000 or $10,000 to put into your broker, in other words, buy challenges, then I could tell you you could probably be successful pretty quickly. But a lot of people, they're taking their last dollar and they're putting it into a prop firm and they're hoping to make it work, and that's going to create massive stress. So I always tell people, try to have a bigger monthly budget, towards accounts. Hold on a second. Just got to close above that orange box. No training, no passing. What does that mean? I'm sorry. By the way, have you checked the news? Like Nasdaq will be open 24/7 or something from Q2. I'm hearing that's possibly happening. I'm going to get in if it goes above here without closing. So this kind of broke. This kind of like made it better for me. Now if it goes back up here, I'm going to get in. The other option is we just get in lower, but I want to just ride this sucker. Not yet. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I do like having a break. I definitely won't be alive on Sunday. That's my day of rest with the family, but I do kind of like having a break. Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, Eric. Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah. All right. I'm getting in. Push back up. We'll see if it can hold. I risk kind of lower than I normally would on these kind of evals. So I like to pass them fast, but max I can get on this today is 1500, and I have to trade it another day. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. You definitely got to put in the effort. You got to focus on risk first more than the strategy. A lot of people, they get bored with the strategy. So they're trying like 50,000 different ways of entering the market and they think they're a trader. But the fact is they're not working on their emotions. They're not working on like risking and feeling the weight of going up and down and losing your account, and you're right there and that close. Like, in other words, you need to put in the hours of actually being in the market. So that's why I'm very against demo accounts. I mean, these are basically demo accounts, but I'm very against just using paper money. I think it's stupid. I think you're wasting your life away if you're just doing paper money, because you're not going to feel any emotion ever. Like, the faster you can get on with I'm not telling you to use real money because I can't. I'm not a financial advisor, but the prop firm or something where it feels like it's real money at least, and you could actually make money if you're good with it, the better. And honestly, the faster you can fail, the better, because you're going to fail. I know you think you're different, but you're going to fail. I just gotta. I'll be the guy it's very unpopular to say, but I'll be the guy that tells you you're going to probably fail. You're probably going to fail a lot, and then all of a sudden, just like anything else, you'll be able to get up and ride the bike, and then you'll be able to keep riding the bike, and then for years you'll be able to just keep riding the bike. That's it. But you got to fail. So stop being afraid to fail. Stop being afraid to lose, because you got to put in the money. You got to put in the time. You got to put in the effort. You got to show up daily. If you want this to be something that actually is a career for you, that's what you have to do. I mean, that's all there is to it. Got to do the training. Got to put in the work. Got to put in the effort. There's going to be weeks where you're just like, oh, why am I even doing this? Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Then all of a sudden you'll have a big freaking week where it's like, wow, that was a good 3 months I made this week, and that's kind of what happens. So when will that happen for you? I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever happen for you. I want to say, I would love to be able to come up here and to be like, everybody on here is going to be successful. That'd just be a lie. I don't know all your situations. You might be super stressed. You might be like on the verge of bankruptcy and like going through all kinds of other issues that's going to affect your trading that nobody could help but yourself. And that's unfortunate, obviously. But I'm going to add a limit order here. Really? You're not going to push from there, huh? There's also this, guys. We're trading during the end of the year, during Christmas time. The market may not act like it normally will act. You know, that's why through summer and we stayed at like 80-85% win rate and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes the market just doesn't act right. So like a lot of people, they won't even trade December. You know, I think it's smart to keep going because it keeps you fresh and keeps you knowing what's going on in the market and keeps you keeping that habit. Because you know, just like anything, if you stop, it's hard to get the habit back. You know, so just even going during holidays and winter and all that kind of stuff, I think it's very important personally. Will you just go up already? I mean, if you look here, this is exactly what this did. Just kind of messed around, wicked, came down, build up, wick, boom. If it just keeps doing that, it's just the kind of market we're in right now. All right, this white block is driving me insane. It's too bright. There we go. I can't do this music either. Let me see. What's this music? I don't even remember what this is. Something different. No, I don't like that either. I need another playlist. If somebody wants to get me a playlist that's royalty free, I gotta verify that it actually is, because it actually can affect my YouTube channel. But seems to be pretty normal. Normal movement for right now. Thanks, Ty. You gonna finally tank? Come on. All right, so here's the deal, guys. If it gives me the opportunity and tags me in on my limit order here, I'll get out at break even about right here, and then wait for another break structure, and we'll try it out again. But this is looking pretty bearish at this moment. But so did this. I mean, you know. What's up, Tana? Pulse X, I primarily just like to use during in order blocks. So like right now would be great, but like when I see chop, I just stay out of it. Also VWAP. All right, so for instance with VWAP here, so you know how I say the yellow line. Well, if it's going up the yellow line like this and just keeps going under, I tend to stay out of the market until I see like strong breaks up. Then I'll look at Pulse X if I need to. But in reality, if you have what you want, let me see if it even happened today. Yeah, it didn't even give me a cloud flip until here. And we were in a one hour block, so essentially I might have taken that. Let me see. Yeah, I probably would have taken that, to be fair. Can't lie. So that would have been a loss right there. I hit like a 1-to-1-ish, but then tanked. This one, I don't know if I would have taken because it really didn't like. I would like to see like all this taken. I don't know, just kind of wicked out and then maybe flip green. So I probably wouldn't have taken that. Plus, it was pretty far away from this the Pulse X line. So what I'd like to see to take a Pulse X trade is if all this was taken right here and then we get a nice flip up and then bam, then there's just nothing left to take. Then we could probably head back up to this, you know. Let's see, was there one earlier from a sell point? Let's look at this for instance. Even with this, you would have had one loss and then boom. Let me see that. What time was that? 8:13 a.m. It was literally right here. Would have been the entry. 10 point. I mean, sometimes it just freaking works, you know. 1 to 8 at its biggest, or if you held it. If you did, I don't know if you'd ever do that. Let's just say you didn't, and you got out at, just for the sake of this, 1 to 6. Okay, you had another one right here. Flip. This one might have been taken out, but then you have a rejection of the Pulse X line. Yeah, so you had a lost one here. You had a 1-1 here. Lost one here. And then you would have gotten in again on this push off somewhere in there. So there's definitely ways to make money in there. Eight-ish, yeah. 2 tries, yep. Did you take that earlier? No, I'll take it against overall market direction, but it has to play off 1 hour order block. So up here was a 1 hour order block. Down here is a 1 hour order block, and I combine it with VWAP hitting yellow. And then you wait for the flip, then you can start looking. It's a good visual, really. Breaks of structure and change of direction, change of character. Come on, let's get a push. Let me do this. Let me put a rocket out there. Maybe that'll help. Helps a lot of times. This is like a slingshot, maybe, if I ever saw one. More barcoding. I mean, what do you expect like a week before Christmas? I mean, come on. If we can get anything out of this, that'd be fantastic. Push. You're right back. Nasty. Nasty. Oh, let me change this, by the way. I'm glad that didn't happen while I was gone. 40. Wait a second. Did that already put me in? Yeah, it already put me in. Whew, I almost put 40 there. All right, so if this breaks even, it just moved me down here. So my new entry is moved down here. If this comes to here, anything under 100, I'm getting out. I break even, then we're waiting for break structure right here. So if it happens, it happens. If not, it takes me out. That's totally cool too. Just happened already. 1 to 5, bummer. It was like 1 to 40. Yeah. Maybe, I mean, what would happen, Mark? You should go back test this. What would happen if you only took 1 to 30s? You know what I mean? No break even. Just took 1 to 30s. I bet you it'd work. I bet you. Oh, what is that trash? Oh my gosh, that's nasty. All right, well, at least we took out all this, and we can now look to, now we got all this liquidity cleared, okay? We're still in this 1 hour block. We can take the next rocket up, hopefully. But with that said, we should probably sell until we can't sell anymore now that we got clarity. If this closes solid, like super strong underneath here, I'm gonna sell. All right, that's just part of our rules that we do. We did get this strong solid close here, which just took us out. Dang, that is just tanking. We got news going on right now. All of a sudden, we get volume. That's wild. Does work, just don't have the stomach for it yet. Yeah. That'd be just fun to try. Like, all right, let's just do it while I'm on here because we got to wait for this pullback anyways now. I'm gonna add alerts here. Let's just do it for fun. For fun. 1 minute. Go back in time. Oh man, I forgot I have to go to the right data. Get out of here. Oh yeah, this just switched over to MQH. Let's go to what was it? MQZ was last. Oh wait, it's pulling back already. Let's look here. Don't want to miss this trade. Our cat driving crazy. Let's just sit this one. Kind of look for a minute here before I go back test. I'm looking for some kind of something that could push down farther. And maybe we find the bottom. If we find the bottom, we're gonna get a nice big trade. Or multiple big trades up. So like where most traders start failing is they lose one trade and they're like, oh no, I gotta get my money back now. So they start making stupid trades. Some of you guys might have done that while we're on the call. Some of you guys might have already taken 2 trades just trying to get your money back from losing one silly trade. That's why you're not consistent yet. I'm just telling you straight up. I haven't even taken a trade on my funded yet. Like I didn't even take this buy on my funded accounts. There was no point to. I got to see like a strong, proven setup. So if I do anything for you guys, it's teaching you to not be that person that tries to get their money back because that's stupid. First of all, it's not your money. Okay, it's not your money till it's in your bank account, period. You know? Oh, I'm sorry, Robert. It's hard once you get in that mindset of I lost, now I have to win my money back. Like, it's hard to even think clearly, right? Until you do it. But that's where, like, doing it enough and realizing that doesn't work. You might have to lose 100 accounts if you have that problem, just to figure out, like, that doesn't work. Maybe I should actually just wait for the next best setup. Because I could very easily just sell this right now, and maybe it'd be right, maybe it'd be wrong. But I want to see it pull back farther. So I have like a little rule for myself. I want to see it pull back a little bit farther, then prove by breaking back down over a fair value gap or some kind of structure. I don't want to just take it out of the structure, out of the block. And I'm going to set alert. I'm going to set alert on both areas right here, just so I don't have to watch this right now. I'm going to go back in time. I'm going to go on the MNQZ and back test. Or we could just go on something else. Let's go on, I don't really do it on gold. QU? As far as this go back. Let's do it like this. Oh, man. I don't even know when that date was. I'm looking at it. All right, we'll just start here. What is this? September? Okay. All right. How about I don't even look at the 1 hour. I'm just gonna look at if it hits the yellow. Okay. We'll start here. Hits the yellow and flips. Okay, so we gotta have a flip. So I don't think it probably didn't flip here. It might have flipped here. So it might have lost that one. All right, let's just start there. It's 10 points. 10 points stop. Second line. No break even. We're just gonna take. How about we start with one to 20s, just for fun. So loss. Like, just take it no matter what. I'm just curious. 10 points. 1 to 20 or bust. Really interested just to see if we can make it work. Almost lost there. About to lose. Didn't lose yet. It's going to be hard, so you can't really watch it. You have to just kind of set it because you're going to lose a lot. But you're going to win. When you win, it's like crazy, right? Because right at this moment, you're already up. You have quite a bit right there. And then to lose that, it's going to be nuts, right? Just hold it. Just curious. This is for fun. while we're waiting. I have an alert on right now. You just put it on 5 minute. And finally lost. What did that end up getting to? 1 to 6. That's not that good. All right. 1 minute. So you lost 2. On 5 to get there faster. All right, we hit yellow. 1 minute. Perfect. That has the room to do a 20. Flip. Not even looking at the time of day. Just having fun with this. Probably lose right away. Yeah. Just say I like had that liquidity right here. That's 3. I'm more interested for this for like my kids. That's what I'm always kind of thinking of. Getting back to some of my 1 to 6. Oh yeah. There's definitely 1 to 62s. So you got to roll like it has hit 1 to 20 and then a cloud flip or something. You know what I mean? Boom. All right, there's the next one. Let's just push play and see if it goes from there so I don't waste my time drawing a freaking thing or not. So 1, 2, that's a good entry. So we would have lost that one. It'd be 4. Let's just say we got in off this like that for fun. All right. Oh, that's actually promising. Nope. I'm going 1 to 12 there. I'll do one more. Again, this isn't how I trade. This is how I trade, guys, but I'm just curious, like if we only took the ones from the yellow, especially out of a block, if both those met, it'd be pretty impressive. All right, we got something happening finally. I was like, wait, what's happening? All right. Moving lower. That's what's happening. Never came up to our zone to sell. Man, it must be Christmas. It must be Christmas. What's up, Travis? How you doing, buddy? I do, Ty. It's at SolomonTrading.com. All right, we're getting a push. We wicked the bottom. I'm hoping we get to push this zone. I want to sell from here. All right, I'm going to go back in time again. Shoot, I left that whole thing. I could do MES as well. Let's keep it simple. Things we do to keep ourselves occupied during Christmas, I guess, huh? I think we just get a push. All right, so that would have been a loss. That might, nope, that would have been a loss. We would have taken it there. Needs to be down here. So 1 loss. No, we have the rule. It has to be down by the yellow. So 0 losses there. That keeps you out of the crap. So we got to wait for yellow to hit. Yellow, nope. Too close to the VWAP line. That's how you stay out of bad trades. There we go. 1 minute. Let's get a flip. It's got to be the perfect setup or you don't want to take it. All right, so there we go. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. That's on the actual candle, so I got to move it. Wait, what do I? All right, what's this? What's the same size? Is it? I guess I do 5, wouldn't I? If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Or not. That'd be right here. Wait, is that right? Is that the same as Nasdaq? This would be right here, second candle. I'll have to re-verify that. Is this in school how to set your charts like this? Right now, Tina, I'll be testing the alerts in WAP. Actually, I could test it right. Oh man, my freaking phone just died. Are you kidding me? I could test the alerts in WAP. I haven't done it yet. I was just getting enough people on there to see. I could do a quick test on that. What I plan on doing is I have my Voxer and WAP. So I wanted to get both to you guys, or you could pick which one you want to use, right? Or both. That way you can get alerted on good trades. I'd like to keep it to where those trades are like just the best trades instead of just like coming on here scalping, or just the ones I would use on my funded or something like that. Like make it more valuable. I come on here to trade with you guys live because like it can kind of get. I mean, sometimes there's just no real A+ setups that happen in a day. Look at this trade, actually. Is this accurate? Like, I don't know the difference. I don't really trade ES. So I need to know what size would be the same as Nasdaq 10-point SKI. Oh, that's 4 points. 4 points on an ES. All right. This is probably a dumb idea, but it does happen. Maybe it's not a dumb idea. I just never tested it. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. So we hit 1 to 20. I was just about to stop testing, and then here we go. So here's 1 to 20. So we either take that. I'm trying to come up with the rule here. I'd really like to go for 1 to 30. So that would be my ultimate goal. I don't know why, but that's just like sticking in my head. But I think 1 to 20s would be pretty easy to hit. Let's just do 1 to 20s. So I don't know. We might have lost 10 and we just won 10 profit, right? So let's say we stick it 1 to 20. Yeah, $5 a point. So yeah, it's the same risk. So I use a 10-point stop on MNQ, which is $20 risk because it's $2 per point. On MES, it's $5 per point to risk the same. $20 on MES, $20 divided by 5 is 4 points. Yeah, I did a 1 to 20 on a Zoom call with you guys. I did that live. That was crazy. There was not. All right, look. See how close that flip was? Let me show you. It might have been actually not horrible. This is where you gotta like pay attention. First of all, this is Asian. Don't do this in Asian. You can. Let's say you took them all. I mean, this is too far away for me to take, and it's no. See right here. This would have been on the blue VWAP, so you would have stayed away from that one. This one would have been on the blue VWAP. You stay away from that one. This one would have been on the blue VWAP. You stay away from that one. So you're just staying out of the chop. That's the reason I have this like this, so you could kind of avoid the chop. And then what you're really looking for is it to push away from the VWAP line like that. See, now you got that room to there, right? Still not the greatest entry. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay, so here we are. How do we sign up for Voxer? Go under School VIP and search for Voxer. Wait, 4 point. Man, it's just still hovering around there. So like, you know, my son, all right, so my son gets payouts. He's 7, well, he's just turned 18 today. He literally only risks $100, but he goes for like 1 to 10, 1 to 20s. And like he gets payouts consistently. You know, so like I'm always constantly thinking, okay, if these kids can do it, what can help you guys, you know? Because my main priority in my business is to make sure you guys eventually get to where you can get payouts. What time of day is it even? Oh, it's like 6 in the morning, like London. Oh, look at that. So you just lost maybe 2 there. Then all of a sudden you have this bad boy might pop. We'll see. As promised, but I don't know. I just want to, oh wow. I just want to do this to where like if you're just completely stupid, which, you know, I'm not calling anybody stupid, but if you just like don't get it, you just can't trade, or you're new, like what would be the one thing you could do? That's what I want to do for you guys. I think we've achieved that in many cases. This isn't it, obviously. Let me go back to here. We're still just slowing down. If it keeps up like this, I'm probably just gonna skip members only today. And I don't know, maybe I'll just do the YouTubes for the rest of the week and then maybe do some next week. But this is just like I can't even with this, guys. Look at this. Like, what are we supposed to do with this? I don't know. No, that's pretty cool, you know. Like he doesn't care. He'll lose like 3 or 4, and then all of a sudden he gets like an 8, and he's up 500. He's 18 years old, you know. But you could do the same thing. Let's say you just increased your capital. Like he's doing these on 50K accounts, you know. So let's just say you had $1 million times 20, you know. I mean, if you kind of think of it like that, it's not that bad. So let me answer your question. Let me show you, Tina. What I'd rather do instead of sitting here during the slow time is watch the market and then test out the WAP, which I hate that name, but the WAP push button notifications and Voxer today, and maybe throughout the rest of next week. I don't know. Maybe I'll jump on live. Maybe I'll do the YouTubes just to say what's up, hang out for an hour. That's not me being lazy. I really don't want to put you through it. I think sitting here for 2 more hours a day during this close to Christmas is just kind of dumb. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. There's always going to be one person that's like, no, let's do it anyways. And I appreciate that. But I think the majority, like having like 100 people on a Zoom, just staring like at this with this movement. Yeah. Let me do a test. I'm going to do a test WAP. Push button notification. Let me know if you guys get it. I am interested in that. Then I could make WAP look better for you guys. It's going to have like a timeline with like a link. Let me take this off real quick. I don't like trading the open. I think teaching people to trade the open is a bad idea because most people can't handle the trades. Like they can't handle a loss during open. They get a loss and they don't have enough time to use their brain to think like, oh no, what should I do now? I'm gonna get in. Like I think it's just not a good idea personally. If you're free, maybe you can make me YouTube. Yeah, bro, let's just do that, man. I know I've been saying that forever, but every time I log in there, it's so freaking confusing, and none of the stuff's there to actually do it. Like, I log in, and the stuff isn't what it says on ChatGPT. As I'm sitting here waiting. Maybe I'll just hang on here for a little bit and see if anything happens, but I don't want to put numbers through that, honestly, today. All right, Solomon Trading. I think it's forums. Let me do this. Create post. Testing out notifications. Can you see this? Let me know. I'm gonna post a picture. I don't like that picture. Man, this ain't doing me good justice today. I don't like it. Let's do this. I'm feeling it out right now. Either way, I had to go a little bit over on here, but I'm not feeling the market, Laura. It's kind of just like it's not moving, you know. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to. I don't want to put everybody through it. Actually, hold on. I think I did it wrong. Add a post. Did you guys get a notification? I don't know if you did on that way. Try community. No. Announcements. I think it was announcements. What's up, Curtis? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I tried that, man. It was like that wasn't showing the stuff there. Come on, market, wake up. All right, let me check on the computer because I can't figure it out over here. Let's try this. Market's just stalled. Yeah, I might have to do some kind of open type thing. I'm not going to promise you that, but I don't know. I'll have to look this up. I just got it. I got an announcement. Let me know if you guys see it or not. On WAP. Yeah, we're dead. Market's cooked. New Year's can't come fast enough. I could just maybe turn them into like learning lessons, like sessions. Number of PA so far. I don't know what that means, sorry. I was just hanging on here to see if the market would start again, see if we can. Oh, December price action. That was a good drop there. Did you catch this, Mark? My gosh, what was that today? 1 to freaking 45. Ugh. Somewhere in there. If we were just going for our 1 to 20s, I mean, that was that. It's crazy. Like back testing, Christina? Are you talking about inside of WAP? Let's see. Live streaming, courses, software, files, announcements, forum. Well, there's a lot of stuff back in WAP. I should check this out for you guys. I'll give it to 220. See what happens here. If not any good significant movement, I'll probably just call it a day and just do the. I'll at least do the Voxer. Make sure you guys are on the Voxer. If you're new to Solomon Trading, come into here and at least get on this and set this up. All right, go in here and type Voxer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end it. Go on here and join my trade idea list right here. Boom. And then set that up and make sure you use your real name so I can verify that you're a part of it. And we'll go from there. All right, guys. So I'm going to go and I'll be here tomorrow at 1 and see if that happens. If the market wakes back up, maybe I'll jump on maybe I'll do a surprise members only Zoom. But I don't want to sit here for 2 hours like this. It's crazy. That's not what I signed up for in trading. It's got to move some. This is nuts. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, and Deity, I'm going to do that right now. Maybe you could keep messaging me to like keep me through this. I'll add you right away. So, all right, guys, God bless. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for